Be vigilant.
Alright, Anduin. We have another race to recruit. A single new ally will not deter the Horde. I must ask that you work to secure our next ally.
Never lose hope.
Well, the option is pretty simple. We've only recruited the one, so we're recruiting the second one.
Be vigilant.
The Lightforged Draenei. The Army of the Light played a key role in defeating the Burning Legion on Argus. High Exarch Turalian has suggested that these Lightforged soldiers would proudly defend the Alliance against its foes.
Stormwind will endure.
Okay, Turalian.
Chronokai Christor.
Chronokai Christor to you too, Travis Willingham. You've seen what my people are capable firsthand. We've been forged over millennia specialists against the Legion. Now, I believe it is time to take up arms alongside our brothers and sisters of the Alliance. Join us at the Vindicar. I believe we have much to discuss with Captain Faria.
Light guide us.
I am eager for the Lightforged to join the Alliance. Turalian, bring our champion with you to the Vindicar, so that you may address your troops together.
It will be done, High King. This way, champion.
Of course. Turalian, I will of course go. You won't fade out on me, will you?
I need a beacon to the Vindicar.
At once, High Exarch.
Okay. I do like that. That is a lot cooler than randomly fading out. Like Bane did. This way. And then he flies in the wrong direction that doesn't lead to Thunder Bluff. This is a lot cooler.
I did not expect you back so soon, High Exarch. I assume your meeting with the king went well?
Indeed. He is eager to have the Army of the Light fighting on the side of the Alliance. Assemble our forces, Captain, and I will make the announcement.
You know how fond I am of your speeches, but can it wait? We were just about to send these initiates to undertake the trials.
Ah, this is excellent timing, champion. You can see firsthand what it means for a soldier to become Lightforged. Proceed, Faria.
Okay.
We will win this war.
You're about to wear witness to a ritual none but members of the Army of the Light have seen. The Lightforged have long stood as a beacon of hope against the Legion, but few truly know what it takes to become an embodiment of Light's wrath. These few champions among the Army of the Light are ready to undergo their final trial. Will you do us the honor of bearing witness?
Of
course.
Fellow soldiers, the trials you have endured are proof that the light shines bright within your hearts. One final test remains, and it is the most daunting of all. It will force you to peer into the very core of what you are, of what you believe yourself to be. Many worthy Draenei have undergone this trial, only to return broken, or worse. Should you feel the slightest doubt, turn back now. It will be counted as wisdom, not cowardice. But if you are truly ready, step forward and embrace your fate.
Why is that guy on the right?
We have discussed this. Each initiate must be accompanied by a second. Where is yours?
Tibartos needs no one to aid him.
The last initiate who attempted the trial alone came back in pieces. Choose a second or head back to the barracks.
So be it. Tibartos shall bring this puny one.
An unorthodox choice, but technically within the rules. I have never known our champion to back down from a challenge. Let the trial begin. Light be with you both.
Tibartos!
Tibartos, I'm sorry for questioning your methods, but why did you not wear armor? Maybe he's like a monk. Tibartos! I love having your own name as your battle cry. That's cool. One thing I gotta say I was a little bit disappointed with in the Army of the Light is the way it was first described. It was this ragtag group of people from all kinds of races and species across the twisting nether, multiple planets, survivors of planets the Burning Legion had struck. Tyrallion and Alleria were part of it, sure. Then we saw, what's his name? Lothraxion, the light-corrupted, light-turned Dreadlord, the Nathrazim. And it was like, dude, what's gonna be part of all this? And then, oh no, they're all Draenei. Or, you know, exiles, I guess, from the Eridar. So that part, not so exciting. That was actually a little bit disappointing. But alright. Forge of Aeons, me and Tepartos. See how this goes. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Alright, Tepartos, what are we doing?
You should know something, friend. Tepartos did not choose you because of your puniness.
Okay.
Tepartos saw your heart on the field of battle. You are the bravest hero Tepartos has ever seen.
Why am I puny then?
He's the architect of memories. Tepartos remembers a place like this.
Are you like The Rock? And you only speak about yourself in third person? Echoes of the past. Twist of motion. How to run like you get so fat, Tepartos. Fatty probably doesn't understand the question because he's so stupid. No, Tepartos!
Other children were not always kind.
Ah, what a baby. Should we go after him? Nah, let Tubby go play with his frogs. Dude! Kids can be so cruel. Sorry about that, Tepartos.
Tepartos thinks he knows what little Tepartos might do.
Play with frogs? Are you gonna punch the frog?
Right?
This is good. I wish I could have 25 million health.
Anguish and hurt. The search for solace.
Tepartos, the ancient guide sounds kinda like you.
We have to fight!
Yep. We're killing toads. That's what you and I do, buddy. Toad warriors. Lead the way, Tepartos. We're following your voice after all. Alright, buddy. We can do this. But seriously though, why the no armor?
Friends with critters. Frogs, elec, bugs. But not snakes. Never snakes.
No, yeah, no one likes snakes. Oh. The serpents. We just said no snakes. Come on, man.
No comfort. Tepartos must see this through.
Tepartos! We did it, buddy. You and me.
Find safety. Find comfort.
Be careful, buddy.
Tepartos was scared. He found a place to hide.
Delving.
Distraction provides escape. Tepartos remembers a place like this one. A time he dug too deep.
Little Tepartos? Hey man, I think we need to collect the crystal. Should you or... should I or... no?
Tepartos! Tepartos? Puny one needs something of Tepartos? Danger! Ha! Tepartos scoffs at danger. Puny one is not trying to take advantage of Tepartos' good nature. Are you? Sure, Tepartos has read books. Books with few words and many pictures, but they still count. List of things Tepartos does not like. Snakes, mean children, Snakes, dark caves, snakes, and puny ones who pester Tepartos. They appear to have all fallen for my act. I find it extraordinary that they believe I could be so simple-minded as to... Wait, you mean they can hear me? Tepartos!
I knew there was something to you, Tepartos!
2 pair of toes.
2 pair of toes!
Tepartos. 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 Tepartos!
Oh my god. It all makes sense now.
Tepartos greets puny one. Unfair. Unjust. Nothing is ever what it seems.
Okay, I love this already because of Tepartos. He's a cool dude.
Enemies lurk within every shadow. Can this darkness be stopped?
Okay, we're supposed to kill doubts and fears. Tepartos.
Is Tepartos meant to walk this path? Is Tepartos worthy to become Lightforged?
Of course you are, Tepartos. You're a true hero. Even though for some reason you're shirtless. But that's okay, I'm sure that's a great hit with other Draenei ladies, or maybe even men, who am I to judge? But you could help, though. Thank you. We will crush the doubt. I can neither charge or heroic leap. Feel a lot less heroic when I can't do that. Alright, 2 pair of toes. Let's do this. If I out-attack the rest of the way, can you get him for me, buddy? You hitting hard? There we go, that's more like it. You vanquished the oh my god, I didn't get credit. Alright, Tepartos, I guess I need to do all the hard work. And there he goes. It's supposed to be his challenge. And I didn't get any credit. See? It's better if Tepartos just stands there. Don't fight the snake. I know you hate snakes, but come on, man. I am periodically haunted by doubt. So, you know, that's not so nice. This is cool. This little area is cool. Feels unique. Reminds me a little bit of the Isle of Thunder. I think it might be reusing some... Help, I'm fair because of fair. I feel like it might be maybe reusing some assets from the Isle of Thunder, Mr. Pandaria. But it feels fresh. It's got a different lighting and atmosphere to it. Which makes it pretty cool. Why am I not getting credit for all of these? Is this Tepartos' fault? I feel like it might be. How about if you just fight the snakes, Tepartos? I'll deal with the doubts and fears. Not like it's, you know, your test or anything. I hope that Tepartos is around in battle for Azeroth. Interrupted fears fear. Maybe he could be like, I think they're reusing the champion order hall system thing. Maybe Tepartos could be a champion? Alone? You're not alone, you're with me, buddy. Come on, Tepartos. 2 pair toes, right?
Solitude, the answer. No one can hurt you if you remain alone.
Follow me! I'll lead the way. For Tepartos, we were done. We didn't need to... I suppose if you have one more doubt, might as well vanquish it. Can we avoid that one, though, maybe? And not run right into that one. Tepartos. Tepartos, you're running right into that one. Okay, nope. I was gonna say you were running right past it, which was good, but then you didn't. Tepartos, buddy, I mean, I don't know why you're up to this. But it is what it is, I suppose.
Safe. Secure. Away from everyone. We have to fight!
Is this like a shadow to Partos? This is scary, man. Null palm. Terror. Well, this is where we can do this kiting, right? Partos, if you see what I'm doing, right? Because you see his movement speed is slowed. I can just kill him. But you understand strategy to Partos.
Unyielding. A foe to be defeated.
Okay. We found a little Tepartos.
Even amidst hopelessness, there is respite.
I think it's Travis Willingham voicing this guy too. Maybe. The guy who also voices Tyrallion. And a bunch of other things elsewhere. Tepartos, no. It's got a very different feel to it, but it could be. Maybe not. It's a very talented voice actor. He does the voice of Gazlo as well in HOTS, which is very different to the characters he usually voices. Enough voice acting shenanigans, though. We're gonna destroy this confusion. And you lead the way, Tepartos.
Tepartos is ready. Light be with you, friend. Tepartos? You only one needs something of Tepartos?
What the hell is that? Let's not attack that one. Tepartos. We really didn't need to. There was a portal right here. We probably could have gone through. Looks like that's not happening, though. I'm disoriented now. Because of probably temptation. Not only that, that's a snake. Or did it have to be a snake? Alright, Tepartos, are we done with the killing? Don't run into that guy. Don't run into that guy. Well done.
To overcome fear of the darkness,
Okay.
one must embrace.
Embrace darkness? That's more like a Void Elf thing than a Lightforged thing. Be careful, Tepartos. I got greedy there.
Tepartos is pledged to the light, yet treats with the darkness. This cannot be Tepartos' fate.
I will free you, Tepartos.
No! The darkness will not claim Tepartos! Face the fists of Tepartos! And yet, the fear remains.
Ignore the temptation, please. He's got a lot of health. If we can just avoid it, that'd be excellent. For once, he did. I'll take the swamp snake. It's all good. Dies a lot quicker. With you and me together, Tepartos. Tepartos!
You cannot be real! Within one soul exist many truths. Some noble, others...
Man, this is a hell of a long test. Truly make you Lightforged. Tepartos kind.
Ika. Tepartos raised this Elec when its mother was killed. Face the fists of Tepartos!
may not be Travis Willingham. Let's ignore that for now. Either way, I will say it's a very good voice. So whoever it is voicing him did a good job.
Time to fight! Time to fight!
Well, we have brave, strong, boastful, frightened, and inadequate left. So let's not fight too many of these monsters. There's brave.
Tepartos has faced many such fiends in the army of the light.
What level are you, Tepartos? Are you 110 already? But how come when I will make a Lightforged, I will only be level 20?
Tepartos greets puny one.
That seems unfair. Or perhaps you are only level 20. And it is only here in the dream world that you come across as a warrior of 110 levels of epicness. An interesting moral dilemma.
Tepartos can lift mountains!
Very strong, Tepartos. I like it. Are you just gonna ignore these? Looks like you kinda are. It's alright with me, buddy. We don't need to kill everything. Fury Warriors do have amazing animations when they fight. Boastful Tepartos.
This is slightly embarrassing for Tepartos.
Yes, well, you know. There are flaws in everyone, Tepartos. Nobody's perfect. Not even this puny one. For one thing, I'm so darn puny. Snakes!
Can you make the snakes go away?
Why did they bother putting in my character name there and not just have him actually say, "Can you?" I understand when it's like champion, champion, champion becomes character name. But in this case, it might as well just have been you know. Anyway, Tepartos, it's inadequate time. The final one. When all the kids were bullying you. I'm sorry, Tepartos.
No, this is not real. This cannot be the true Tepartos.
All of these things are part of you, Tepartos. They are part of you, indeed. Tepartos of Tepartos you. Evil Eredar Tepartos. Tepartos the Fallen. No, Tepartos. This must not be. Oh, jeez. They're floating triangles of danger.
The light is not the way to true strength.
Don't worry, I interrupted inevitable fate, so I guess it wasn't that inevitable after all.
Shrug off the chains the light has used to bind.
Avoid the triangles, Tepartos. Are you okay? He's good. He's only lost like 2 million. Pretty solid. I can't interrupt inevitable fate, oh no! Looks like it was inevitable after all.
Yes. Give in.
Tepartos, no! You could do it!
Embrace true power. The light has always been with Tepartos. He will never abandon the light.
Oh, Tepartos, you look kick-ass now! Nicely done, buddy!
Sure, Tepartos has read books. Books with few words and many pictures, but they still count.
I think so. Alright, Tepartos, our journey here is done. Let's go! Hello! This is my buddy Tepartos. He and I became close friends during this adventure. I just like to say he's a valuable ally, and I would like him as my second-hand man. Right-hand man, second in command. I combined the two things into one title.
The light prevails.
Tepartos is enthusiastic. He means well and he's got a fire within him that few even among the Lightforged possess. Thank you for keeping him safe, human.
Welcome back, Tepartos. Tepartos, you confronted your fears, your failings, and have been reborn.
We all have darkness inside us. It is no easy thing to face.
Tepartos realizes this now.
This is an official ceremony. Do not interrupt.
Tepartos is sorry.
It's not, Travis.
From this day forth, you are Lightforged.
Feta thones gamera. Light guide our path.
Tepartos!
Tepartos is a bit unconventional.
Tepartos is the best!
As well.
Oh my god, he's the best.
It is time for us to return to Stormwind. Maria, spread the word. The Lightforged now fight for the Alliance.
With pleasure, High Exarch.
Alright, Tepartos, hope I see you soon.
The army of the light stands ready.
The Lightforged Draenei will be happy to join the Alliance. Our cause is now yours. Let us return to Stormwind.
We fight for home.
Let's do that indeed. No, can I not go here? Are you telling me I have to go downstairs? Couldn't have set up a port a little bit closer. Tepartos, come with... I guess Tepartos still has work to do. Hopefully we'll see him soon, though. What a cool fellow. Alright. We'll get more into the Lightforged and what I think is good and what I think is bad about them in a bit. First, we are going to return to Wrynn and tell Anduin we did a good job. That was totally worth the mounting up time. Hello, Anduin Wrynn.
A king is only as
The stories of the Lightforged echo throughout the streets of Stormwind. An army of elite soldiers dedicated to fighting the Legion. They will be one of our strongest allies.
A king is
High
only
King
as
Wrynn.
noble as the causes he serves.
The army of the light is pledged to defend the Alliance.
The strength of the Lightforged is most welcome in our ranks, High Exarch.
I have fought beside these Draenei in the twisting nether for 1,000 years. You will find no soldiers who are more skilled or more loyal.
Both these qualities will be needed in the days to come. And thank you for your part in bringing them to our cause, champion. For the Alliance!
For the Alliance!
For the Alliance. Let's learn ourselves this Lightforged Feldcrusher. And let's make a Lightforged. Alright, Lightforged Draenei. Honestly, compared to a Draenei, especially if you have a Draenei Paladin, oh, it won't stay. You see? Not that much different, really. Not that much different. But oh well. It's... again, very limited skin colors. I think we'll go with this one. As for the face, how many do we have? We're all still very fierce. Very fierce with all of these. We'll go for this one. Hairstyle. What are we liking? Short hair. Now a little bit longer. Not sure, I don't really want the ponytail. But we want the horns though. This also includes horns in this choice. I like these horns, so I guess we're gonna go with this. This looks good. As for the hair color, I mean, again, we have white, and also some a little bit white. Just in case we don't like white, we have a little bit yellowy blonde. But we're definitely gonna go white. Maybe not extreme white? Or maybe extreme white, actually. Let's go for extreme white. Facial hair, aka tentacles. I think we gotta have a beard, right? This is... no tentacles, but that's rare. You rarely get good beards in WoW. Okay, this is good. This is like a mix between the beard and two tentacles, because you gotta have face tentacles. Why? I mean, why wouldn't you? That looks good. Tattoos. We have a few options here. I think I like this one a lot. Again, not gonna be seen that often. but I like it. Rune. Well, oh, in my face. That's cool. We get a little rune. Which one is good? That one's pretty cool. I kind of see it better when I look at it like from an angle. This is cool. And of course it's a name we need to beat Tepartos. I'm sure this is already taken. Yeah, unavailable. But if we... Teparthos. Eh? Teparthos! Very flashy. Again, I can't imagine playing a Lightforged as anything other than a paladin or maybe a holy/discipline priest. That's pretty much it. I can't. It's so close to their identity.
We are soldiers. Through millennia of struggle, the light has shown us the true path. And in turn, we have been reborn as instruments of its power. You are Lightforged. You must stand as a beacon of hope against the darkness. But to those who would threaten this world or attack our allies, you will embody the light's wrath.
And here we are. Teparthos. I do just look like, in many ways similar to the High Mountain Tauren. I feel like I'm just a better Draenei. Much like the High Mountain Tauren were a better Tauren. Anyway, Faria, the Crescent Glaive. To defeat the Legion. But now we have achieved that goal, a new duty lies before us. Battle the darkness and uphold the ideals of the Alliance. Go to Stormwind. Peta Thonis Gamera, Teparthos. Peta Thonis Gamera.
The Lightforged fought demons in the twisting nether. The Zenedar was the only home we knew. Now, for the first time in ages, we can walk beneath a sky not befouled by the Legion's madness, and feel the earth under our hooves again. But we must not grow complacent. One war ends, the next begins. Such is the life of a soldier. Your duty begins in Stormwind. Explore this world of Azeroth. Get to know the people and places we have sworn to defend. And always walk in the light.
Always. Teparthos! It's not the same. We're not really Teparthos, but maybe like a cousin? Maybe like an acquaintance? Maybe our moms and dads were close friends and named us similarly? Who knows? We make our own backstory after all. And of course we have a special mount. Light Elephant. Which, less interesting really. It's a flashier elephant. But unlike the Hawkstrider, which was kind of unique to Horde, aside from the white Hawkstrider, which is a rare drop, the elephant you could already pretty much have. Just not quite a light flashy one as this one though. It's cool. It's cool, alright. Hello, Morgard.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, friend. I am King Anduin Wrynn. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. The Lightforged may be a recent addition to our ranks, but I know the Draenei well. I am confident you will embody the dedication and courage of the Army of the Light. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. May the light be with you, always.
Thanks, Anduin Wrynn. Say, you look like the devout sort. We have a lovely cathedral that will no doubt be of interest. That's true. Ah, but that can wait. An emissary of the Lightforged is standing by. Have a pleasant stay. Oh, and please excuse the occasional mess. For many of our citizens lack the discipline that you Army of the Light Soldiers are so famous for.
Go with honor, friend.
Thanks, buddy. So, that's the Lightforged. In many ways, like I said, they feel kind of like the High Mountain Tauren. They're just more Draenei, here to do more Draenei things. It's, unlike the Void Elves, the fact that these people belong with the Alliance is obvious. Definitely could not see this on the Horde. But I also find it hard to think they would give the slightest, hell, any at all reason about squabbling between the Horde and the Alliance. Why would a Lightforged Draenei be at the front lines to, like, smash some orcs and trolls in the face? You know? Like, whatever the war will happen between the Horde and Alliance in Battle for Azeroth, which is, if not how the storyline will end, at least how it begins, seems like it really shouldn't involve a lot of these races who couldn't give the slightest. Anyway, Vindicator Minky. Minky? Come on, dude. I can feel the light in this place. Alright.
Greetings, traveler.
Welcome to this beautiful city, Teparthos. I am sure you will feel as welcome by the other members of the Alliance as I do. I have met a number of the city guards. Good people, though there are a few things they could learn from us.
Dionys Aka.
Light be with you, Teparthos. I plan to seek the Legion upon Azeroth to continue our eternal battle. Bye, buddy. See you around, man. Well, I don't think there's any Legion in any of these places, so well, I'm done for now. That is indeed everything there is to see and do the Lightforged so far, but yeah, they have a pretty cool heritage armor as well. Not as cool as the Nightborn or the Void Elves, I think, but pretty cool. And it just feels natural. Like this guy, honestly, this guy already looks really badass. And I'm only level 20. With the Light Soul set. I already look cool. I could see myself keeping this set for a long time. Yeah, I think that's in the end why I'm always a little bit hesitant for the whole Horde versus Alliance war. I just feel like it's in many cases feels like manufactured conflict when there's always third-party threats, and I guarantee you that's what's going to happen in Battle for Azeroth as well. Soon enough, there will be a third party of old gods' darkness that will threaten us and kill us. As for the Lightforged storyline, I really enjoyed it. Teparthos was cool. I liked seeing part of what the Lightforged do to make them be different than just normal Draenei. But it also kind of feels like the Lightforged Draenei are almost more of a class. Same with Void Elves, honestly. Feels more of a class than a race. Because they kind of already are existing races that's just gone through a thing. They're cool races, though. Again, I think both of these races are likely for me. If I create more Alliance characters, I would almost guarantee to rather make these than anything else. Although, as soon as the Kulturas humans come out, they look so cool. But they're not in the game yet. We'll have to wait for the full release for Battle for Azeroth for that. Same with the Zandalari Troll, the Maghar Orcs, and the Dark Iron Dwarves. And who knows if we're going to end up getting more allied races again. We only have these 4 races available right now. That is, if you have pre-ordered Battle for Azeroth, you can already unlock them and play them. And I had a good time going through all this. I think the Void Elf scenario was probably the most interesting one. I had the most fun with Teparthos and the Lightforged one. The High Mountain Tauren was alright. The Nightborn was very, very limited. That felt more like, let's just go have a meeting, and then it was a bit of a prelude to the actual Void Elf one. So I feel like they got screwed over there a little bit. But if you count all the amazing storyline the Nightborn has had in the Legion expansion pack itself, they are by far the coolest. And they are also my favorite of the 4 races so far. That's it for my Allied Races videos so far. I do intend to eventually make videos on the remaining 4 that will be here eventually. So look forward to that. Obviously that won't be for a while, since it'll be a couple of months before this to come out. All in all, it was fun to return back and do some World of Warcraft content. It's always been a favorite game of mine, and it's never really going to go away. So let me know what you thought, if you liked it or not. And either way, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.